Power, brothers and sisters. As always, giving honor to the Creator, the ancestors. My sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul. My father, my in-laws, my subscribers, followers, and all those who are fighting for the liberation and salvation of our black nation. First, what I want to talk about, this is pretty sad but important. And this is about the situation in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a black woman was in the Korean Asian beauty supply store, her and her autistic son. And what happened, I believe that he picked up something real minute and was walking out the door with it. He was approached by the Korean, one of the Korean motherfucking owners, Korean store clerks, and the woman gave the little item back to the Korean. He pointed his finger in her face. She batted his finger down from out her face. He hit her, giving her 3 stitches in her face. Now, give me a second. Now, the next day, some brothers came there to boycott and protest. They were in front of the store boycotting and protesting, trying to shut these people down. And so what these slant-eyed, rice-eating, onion breath, stinking, low squat, midget motherfuckers did was made everything in the store half price to keep their customers. Now the line is going all the way down the goddamn street with sisters. This is after one of these motherfucking gooks gave this other sister 3 stitches. So when the brothers are out there boycotting for the sisters, you had this one hood rat, and I have to say, I'm calling it like I see it. You had one of these hood rats that looked like she just came from an audition from the Boondocks. This fucking hood rat runs down the sidewalk and begins cursing at the brothers that are protesting for her, telling them to get the fuck away, get the fuck out of here, and all this type of stuff. After one of her sisters got her goddamn eye split. The line is going down the street with these overweight, Section 8 motherfucking hood rats. Even some of these older women. Some of you older women are sickening, getting extensions all the way down to your fucking pamper. You have no business doing that shit. And see, and this is another thing. Some of you old, fake ass conscious motherfuckers, this new age consciousness shit. Instead of encouraging the sisters to just go natural, fuck these motherfucking Koreans, you will direct them to another store, a black owned store that sells the same goddamn animal hair, instead of encouraging them to go natural. Because a lot of you pro-conscious motherfuckers, a lot of you niggas, deep down inside, it appears that you motherfuckers want a white woman. Because if you're not encouraging these sisters to go natural, and see, when a lot of them did go natural, you all ridiculed them. Even down to the sister that won the gold medal, that little girl that won that gold medal in gymnastics. She had sisters ridicule her for having her natural hair. then she should get her hair fixed up where it looks fucking white. You know, and then, you know, the Koreans who will never hire anyone in the community to work with them. They don't pay any taxes to the community. They don't give anything back to the community. They are arrogant, they are fucking nasty, and they come in the community and they take over, and they think that they have cornered the market where they cannot be touched. And then these goddamn crackers, so, you know, even these nigger cops protect them. The nigger cop protects the Korean from his own motherfucking people. This is how deep this self-hatred runs. Now, let me get back to the Tulsa shit. Now, they had shit 50% off, but yet only allowed 3 in the store at a time. And they were still saying, yeah, I split a black woman's eye. You know, yeah, I'm going to give this shit 50% off. I'm going to sell it to y'all at what I pay for, because I'm not losing any motherfucking thing. It seems like a big deal to you motherfucking niggas. And only 3 of you coming at a time, because I still don't trust you black bitches. This is what they're saying, and these motherfuckers were in line. These motherfucking sisters were in line. Patiently, line going down the goddamn sidewalk. Although there is a black-owned beauty supply shop about 2 blocks down from this one, but they won't support that one. The same way that they do in the Chinese restaurants. There's been incidents of them spitting in that half and half tea shit. There's been incidents of them pissing in people's food. All types of shit that they have done to the black community, and they are protected by, you know, by some of these niggas protected. And then they call these motherfuckers, some of these young dudes call these, and young women, call these motherfucking goop bitches mama son and papa son. But you call your mother and father, you know, Cynthia and George. The self-hatred in the black community runs deep. And the reason why I didn't show didn't do any pictures or anything, because I want you to go online and be the judge of the situation for yourself. Now I'm gonna share another situation that happened in Florida, where this pregnant woman, this pregnant sister, had words with this big motherfucking cracker. Okay, the sister was by herself. It appears she's about 8 months pregnant. This big motherfucking greasy ice ape is in this young girl's face. And this is a big motherfucker. Big old sumo wrestling looking motherfucking stinking ass ice ape. All in this young girl's face. But see, this is how the ancestors work. They sent their brother over there the same size as this motherfucking cracker. And he had a motherfucking pistol on him. Now, words were exchanged, and this cracker swung and hit the brother. The brother hit him back, bust his whole motherfucking face open, grill and all. Now, this cracker's running around hollering, you know, playing victim now after he swung first. Yeah, he's playing victim, but see, it was another young sister that take the entire incident. So he had no win in this situation. The brother had his gun on his hip for his stand your ground law. And he didn't give a fuck. He didn't run. He had his weapon in his hand ready to blow smoke out this cracker's head, which he would have been absolutely correct. You niggas gotta stop defending white supremacy. That's all you motherfuckers do. And you all know who I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. Not all of our people. A lot of our people, primarily you sisters. A lot of you are beginning to get conscious and conscious and conscious. You know, but some of you, you know, the masses, I call them the 2/3. The masses of black people are still in Niggerville. You still keep defending this goddamn cracker. But you won't speak to a black man. You won't give the black man his props. And then when you got sissy motherfuckers like Tyler Perry that reinforces this motherfucking hatred towards the black man by the black woman, with these shows where he shows that sisters always being beat up, you know, by heavily melanated brothers. Because one thing Tyler Perry cannot stand is a bald-headed, heavily melanated alpha male. He cannot stand a real black male. And if you look at the photo shoots that he done in Essence magazine where he was surrounded by these so-called pretty boy motherfucking actors, all light-skinned. The Shamar Moore type, the Hill Hoppers, the Michael Ealy's, those are his heartthrobs. They make the pulse in his ass jump. Because he does anything for them. They get first crack at everything, including his ass. If you look at have and have-nots, the light-skinned brother on there, you know, you know, and I know in my spirit that he has slept with Tyler Perry. I know he's fucked Tyler. Because Tyler Perry got him had him on a special show, gave him his own special show where he was a boxer. You know, you got to look at behavior does not lie. And see, a lot of you all are in denial because a lot of you watch Tyler Perry, all of his shit. All of his shit. Even Madea. I've had family members say, male family members say Madea, oh, she funny as I don't know what. She. You know, and that's the impact that he has on the masses as well. You know, he laid hands on T.D. Jakes for $1 million. And so, like I said in the previous video, behind closed doors, for another $1 million, T.D. Jakes will let him lay hands on his ass. And that's a fact. Anytime you preach against homosexuality when you first came on the scene, now you love homosexuals. You said it on a television show that you love the homosexuals. You love the homosexual community. Excuse me. And see, a lot of you pastors do that. A lot of you pastors do that just for money. That's how I know you motherfuckers can be bought. Most of you pastors can be bought. Because all you have to say is, all you have to do is embrace the homosexual, the LGBT community, and that gets you in the door. That gets you in the door. That means you're saying that you will sell your soul. You know, think back, brothers and sisters. Think back about 15 years ago when you had all these television evangelists condemning homosexuality, condemning it, you know, instructing congregations to read the book of Leviticus and how the laws state that it was an abomination for men to lie with men. They put heavy emphasis on these scriptures 15, 20 years ago. Now it's nothing like that now. And see, this is how far we've come into allowing this demonic energy to consume our babies. And we don't want to see that. We don't want to accept it. We do not want to accept the fact that we are a dying race of people, morally. And so, what are some of the solutions to get the black man and the black woman back in good graces with the Creator and the ancestors? You know, send your comments. You know, I'm waiting to hear your answers and your suggestions on what it's going to take. Because, you know, Madam C.J. Walker was the cause of all of this hair straightening, this bleaching, and all this bullshit. Because people wanted to be accepted and passed for white in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And even before that. And so, C.J. Walker, what she done was invented relaxer and became a multi-millionaire. And she's honored today for introducing the perm to the black community. Had there not been a C.J. Walker, our sisters, our ancestors would have continued to have been rocking their natural hair. Natural hair. Now, you know, I want to know, what is it that the black community, what is it that we need to do to, you know, come to our senses? Because it's gotten out of hand, you know, these racial motherfucking outbursts from these goddamn devils and these goddamn gooks. Because let me tell you, the Koreans are no different from the crackers and the Spics. All of them are the same. All of them are the same. They have been trained and protected by white America to do what they want to do to the black man and woman on the planet. And we have to put brakes on this. Stop boycotting these goddamn stores. You know, and for the record, if every one of you motherfucking crackers, if I catch you out there out of line disrespecting the queen, you know, it's gonna be on and motherfucking cracking. It's just that simple. And you black women A lot of you have to keep your fucking mouths shut sometimes until until one of these motherfuckers actually disrespect you. But stop jumping out there, like the pregnant sister. She jumps out there knowing she didn't have anyone with her. I thank the Creator and I thank the ancestors for sending that brother to aid her in her time of distress while she was carrying, another god or goddess, to deal with this motherfucking snow monkey, this mountain dog, this goddamn Neanderthal motherfucking cave dog, who, once again, like I always tell you, who was crawling on all fours in the caves of Europe, eating juniper root, and had a savage goddamn culture, which still exists today. Just like in Washington, D.C., they ride their motherfucking bikes, these white bitches with no fucking underpants on. They stink. They walk up and down the street with their goddamn dogs, watching the steam come from the dog's ass when he's shitting. And then pick the shit up with their hands, this hot steaming shit up with their hands. I've seen a lot of them smell the shit because they do have a fetish with feces. They have a feces fetish, which started when they were on the ships coming to the United States. That was the way they used to play tag. They used to take the shit bucket, stick their hands in it, and throw it on each other. Whoever had the most shit was it. See, we call it, but back then they called it shit. When we used to tag each other and say, "You're it." And see, they used to throw feces on one another and say, "You're shit." That's where we get the term from, "You're it." That's what it originates. That's the origin of that. That's the origin of that game. All of this shit they used to play. Tag. Which really it means fag. Because they used to touch each other on their rectums and their genital areas. Just use common sense, brothers and sisters. Common sense. You don't need to be have all this high intellect and have all this Eurocentric education to understand the basic things that are taking place in this country and how to react to these things. We have to just stop taking anything off of these motherfuckers. Because no matter what some of us do, the masses of the people are going to go with the flow. Because it was very disturbing to see that sister go on those brothers. And the brothers were saying, "We're out here for you." She yelling to the top of her lungs so she can go in there and buy a bag of horses, ass, and dick hair to wrap around her motherfucking scalp. That's some sick shit. Very sick. Very sick. Because these Koreans don't do anything for the black community. No annual cookouts. They don't pay taxes. They come in the community, charge high prices, and leave. They can't stand blacks. They cannot stand black people. And we let them set up anywhere, and we respect them. we respect them more than we respect each other. And it has to stop. It has to stop. I'll be coming back to you all with another video. I encourage you all to watch the videos that I just have been talking about for the last few minutes, as well as I haven't heard from everybody concerning responding to my question about lecturing. Let me know if you want me to come to your city and perform a lecture or whatever. Set up the place. And if it seems fair, then I'll come. Me and my team will come and do a lecture there. I have a lot of information. You won't be bored for 1 minute, because some of the things that I show you in lectures, I don't put out on this YouTube. So, once again, as always, I'll be getting back to you all. And as always, brothers and sisters, Hotep, Black Power.